Good morning, guys. It is Friday morning. I have been spending my morning just waking up carefully. I have a lot of pollen today, and as you might see, I'm all red. I got a little sun yesterday, and I'm not allowed to be in the sun. So I am going to go out in the bathroom. I'm gonna add some sunscreen today, and then I'm gonna head off to work. I've been watching YouTube videos and been stitching, so right now I am still stitching on the January image for the 2017 Margaret Cherry Cute Furry Friends kind of Stitcher's diary. So don't know if I showed you yesterday, but this is the book. It is a little diary where you can write things in, and then it has 12 patterns which have a different month, and I started with the January one. Ta-da! So this is where I'm at. I'm having a little hedgehog who's jumping rope, and then I'm gonna have a little kitty that is lifting weights. And the reason why that little blue weight is already done is because that was the center of the fabric, and I didn't feel like gridding, so I didn't. I have spent the last few years gridding every piece that I work on, and then I didn't have time to grid the frogs, and it went pretty well with the counting and everything. It didn't take that much more time, and I kind of figured that when the characters are so small, might not need it. So we'll see. I might actually not be gridding these images. But this is the first out of 12, so there's a lot of these going to get done here in the next couple of months. We'll see what I will do when I get home. But first, I have some work to do. So good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. So guys, I am actually on my way out again. I got home. I worked, then I go home, and I spent I think like an hour or two watching some YouTube, mostly like vloggings, a couple of videos, like card making videos, and then I watched a yarn podcast video, and she talked about this podcast. It was called Boss Ladies, or no, Being Boss, or something like that, which is a podcast about being your own, working on your own. So I've been listening to that, and then Christopher kind of, what are you gonna eat for dinner? And I said, well, why not sushi? Because apparently I love sushi. And we decided to head over to Mall Scandinavia and have some dinner. But yeah, I am heading off. Well, I'm back home again, and something I didn't talk about when before was when I got on my way home from work today. I actually picked up a couple of craft supplies because craft supplies are fun, and because I needed my thread. So I'm gonna sound a little bit crinkly here. Yeah, that was all. I picked up 3 skeins of DMC, 2 437 because I didn't have any 437, and I felt I probably need more of that. There's going to be 437 in almost all the designs that I'm going to be stitching. So I got 2 of them, and then I got a pink, which is a 3716, which I didn't have either. I know that I have the 3716 in the kit that is the round robin that I haven't gotten back home, but we'll see when that will come. Also, I got this little embossing tool, which many people call Dotter today. So I have a whole bunch of embossing tools that I got with a plastic thing that I bought when I started making cards. But those are pretty big, and also they are plastic, so they have a seam just right over it, so you can't really use it for like nails or like art and stuff. So I wanted to have a dotting tool. I know that I had something like this, but I couldn't find it, so I got myself another one. So it has like, it's metallic pieces. I wanted to have it with my clay work because you can use it to make indentations and stuff. So that is going to go into my clay tool box. Also, I got some clay. I got this little one, which is some Fimo effect, and this specific one is fluorescent, so it's night glow, which I thought was really cool. I had some ideas for like teeny tiny charms slash progress markers, so that I wanted to do. And then I also got one little brush. This is one of those really teeny tiny brushes, and I do have some, but all of them are kind of spraying, fraying and stuff. And I wanted one with the gouache that I talked about the other day, because I can add it to add highlights and stuff. Well, we got home, Christopher wanted to game a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, but I want to color, so I'm gonna sit down and color. And then I realized I still haven't edited the video, the like kind of end video of the coloring that I did. Like, I started off, I think it was in 26th of April that I released the skin coloring video, and I wanted to release the hair coloring video, which I did edit and voiced over like yesterday, I think, or the day before yesterday, I think it was. And then I wanted to finish off with the last video, which is a kind of a speed run of all the coloring, including the coloring of the clothes and the kind of very soft background, which I would then speed up very, very much, and in the end just attach like small notes on the card making, which is super, super simple. But I wanted to have some notes, so I actually cut up a couple of clips out of that to play with when I do the voiceovering thing. So while I was doing that, I remembered, if I'm going to color and I'm going to film what I'm coloring, I need to fix my nails, because my nail my polish had started to chip. I'm having problems with my nail kind of splitting with the nail, so peeling, I think they call it, when this, so they peel up from, and it's not good at all, and I don't know why they do that, if they're too dry or what it is. However, I got a Nail Envy from OPI, hilariously expensive, but it's supposed to strengthen my nail, and this specific one is just for like peeling nails. So I got that. I'm sorry if I'm touching my nose, but my pollen allergies are starting to really build up. So I took allergy medicine before, but my nose is itching, so is my eyes. But yeah, so I remade my nails. I used 2 polishes. Basically what I've done is I used the Nail Envy at the bottom, then I have a such a base, which is like a ridge filling base coat. This one looks kind of terrible because the lid loosened when I was out and about, so it kind of, all my bottles now have a little bit of base on it. Then I went on with the Still His Name, which is a very, very neutral pink. I really like it. I don't like it on its own because it's not fully working with my skin color. It's starting to work because I'm starting to get a little bit more color, even though I have like the SPF 50. I do get a little bit of color. And then I topped it off with this, which is a cut above. I really like this glitter. These kind of glitter are a little bit hard to handle because if you put down your brush and then you smear the polish, you just get kind of glitter at the tip and then nothing towards the tip of the nail. So I tried another thing. I tried dabbing the nail polish on with the whole brush, because you will have glitter all over the brush. I kind of dabbed it. Instead of brushing it, I dabbed it. And I got a little bit more even. Because I wanted it to be even. I didn't want to have overpopulated with glitter, because this is going to be so hard to get off. But at the same time, I wanted to have some glitter. So yeah. And this has like different sizes of glitter. I really like it. I really like this glitter. Well, I talked your ears off. So I'm gonna drink my tea and I'm gonna clear more on the table so I can start playing with my pencils again. So instead of A, coloring an image, B, doing a voiceover, I have been C, working on my computer, trying to get it to work. So here's the problem. I only have a 250 gigabyte hard drive on the computer, and I usually work towards it. By working toward other hard drives, it actually takes a little bit longer than it's supposed to take. But I'm working towards it, and then it started to beep and say, "Hey, time's hard drive's up." And I tried to delete a couple of softwares and change that. Apparently I had a kitty up there, yeah. Kind of delete a couple of softwares. Doing that, it didn't give enough room. So I did a little bit of research and discovered that the space that was taken on my computer was actually the project I'm working on in Final Cut Pro, because you save the different datas in different folders, and when you render the videos, that creates new data. And it's only temporary data, because when I remove the project from the Final Cut Pro, it also removes the files. So it's basically just cache files for my creations, but they are a lot. They are about to hit over 100 gigabytes, and I didn't have that space on my computer. So when I realized that was the thing that was taking so much space, and it did take that much space, so almost half of my hard drive, I had to figure out how to move it, and I did. It was actually very, very simple, super simple to do, but I also had to get my external hard drive in here. I have one that is 500 gigabytes, and I have one that is like 4 terabytes, I think. So that one I can work against and just take a little bit longer time. So that is what I have done most of the evening instead of coloring. But I do have a project that I'm planning to do. So I think I'm going to do the voiceover and then I'm going to head to bed. So I thought I'd say good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Bye.